I was interested in priesthood, and the Paul Academy, of course, is staffed by Vincentian priests. And one of the priests I really liked a lot was Father Jim McCarty, who taught me Latin. So I would talk to him sometimes about, I'm interested in priesthood. Well, before you know it, he had the vocational director come to see me, talk to me and my family. And I went down to Cape Girardeau to finish high school. And then from there, I came to Perryville to complete my whole education here. And I fell in love with this place. That was a long, long time ago. One of the best things, one of the things I love very much, I started youth groups among the youth in the worst slum high schools in the city of Nairobi. And that was really rewarding. I'd have them come out to the seminary. You know, these kids, they just loved it because there were flowers, no noise, they had good food. You know, they would come up to me and say sometimes after a while, Father, could I take some food home to my family? I said, sure. You know, it was very moving experiences that way. But also, before that, before I went to Kenya, I was involved even with the Society of St. Vincent de Paul and doing formation work for them. And that was wonderful. So I felt like I was really involved with the major works of St. Vincent de Paul, you know, like preaching the gospel to the poor, working with the poor, and doing seminary formation. So I've really been blessed. My advice is get somebody you can talk to, like I did. Someone you feel comfortable with, preferably of Vincentian. And talk to them. And tell them where your heart is. You know, what do you want to do? And I used to tell the fellows in the seminary, remember, you're not worthy and you're not good enough. So forget about that. That's what God calls. God calls sinners to be priests. Just remember that. Guys will say, oh, I'm not good enough. I know you're not good enough. But if you're interested and you really feel God's calling you, go. Make the steps necessary. Take the steps. That's what I would suggest to them.